Here we are, hopefully. Hopefully everything is working. Okay, we're back because the show must go on, as you know. I just pull up my chat. Always. Okay. Here we are. Back in the wetlands. We're gonna be killing some raptors today, that's for sure. After that, we'll see. We'll see how we get on after that. Probably finishing the giant crocs. Not those ones, those are the small ones, we don't want those. Already killed our fair share of those guys last time. Although I kind of want the Strangler Kelp. It's usually found in water. And yeah, I need it for my alchemy. I was trying to grind some fishing, but honestly it's rough going. I just got to 15 out of 75. So yeah. That took me about, what, 10 minutes maybe? Something like that, I would say. Well, I think there's a bunch of raptors out here that we're gonna want to grab. And then we also need to find a way to get up here, obviously. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to punching some more stuff, hopefully pushing level 29. I think that should be doable today. I don't have unlimited time, but we have the whole level almost rested, so just gotta look out that we don't overpull here. And maybe we can do a BFD run even. Just 19 more like that. Oh yeah, I need to put on Retribution Aura. Big difference. Oh yeah, they scream for help, obviously. Totally forgot about that, actually. It's no big deal. We're fine. Paladin is pretty nice. Even if we're not doing a whole lot of damage. At least we're durable. Sort of. Yeah, just a chill stream today. No webcam either, so I can just sit slouched over. Like a degenerate. I'm feeling the weekend, I won't lie. Went out yesterday, so... just kind of in recovery mode, honestly. And I figured, you know, I can still stream. Can still make some progress towards at least hitting level 30 on this tune. I think tomorrow I'll get to work on a video showcasing all the capital cities in the alpha, bit by bit. I thought we'd just do that in one video. I mean, I showed off Ironforge already, but and that was just one video, but yeah. Obviously, there's a lot to be said about that one, because I'm very familiar with it. Other cities haven't changed that much, so... That's kind of my thinking there. Should be interesting. I mean, Orgrimmar was, you know, you could already see that a little bit in the alpha hardcore playthrough. As well as Undercity, and I guess Thunder Bluff fits. Yeah, we'll see. I poked around Darnassus a little bit on the alpha client, and it's quite interesting. Which I, by the way, already went there behind the scenes on this tune to get my alchemy up. So yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's where we run and hope they can't swim. I'm not sure they can. I don't want to pull that. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, that can happen, obviously. I wasn't paying attention for a second there. I don't want to pull them away. We only have 1 out of 10 of these guys, so... let's see if we can... I think they don't scream immediately, just if they drop kind of lowish. Looking for healer for Black Feather Ducks. Why not? Yeah, let's do that. Unless they already filled up now. I guess they already found a healer. Unfortunate. RFK, okay, well they're level 33, so we're a bit too low for that. Oh, never mind. Let's just figure out if they have the quest from Ironforge. Otherwise I can grab it. I think we have all the quests, maybe? Need to go to Aberdeen also for it. Okay, great. They have all quests. I just need to head to... Well, we're still filling up, but you know. I'll anyways head to Darna and grab my healing gear from the bank. Finally happening, VFD. Awesome. Exciting. Well, let's see how we get on. Let me just make sure that I have all the quests actually. Yep, looks good. Any nice quest rewards for us? Not really. Like a shield, an offhand, a sword. Can't use any of that. I mean, there is a... I guess there's okay bracers with 5 stam for it. And a ring, but I think ours are better, to be honest. Looks like it. Yeah, kind of trash. I mean, the shield's great, but we're not going to be using it. And I'm also missing the boat, apparently. Am I not? Yeah, I think so. We can do a quest, part of the Test of Righteousness, but I don't think we're finishing that anytime soon. At least we made it on the boat. And we're just looking for a DPS for BFD. Shouldn't be too hard. I hope that's our tank. The level 30, not the level 24. We have 3 paladins, so that's going to be a safe run. I know that much. And we have a warrior. Okay, well, maybe, I don't know, actually. A bit melee heavy, a bit light on the good old mage CC. Also gonna be kind of dangerous in the second to last room with the candles. Well, anyways, I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Alright, well, our level 30 just left the building. So that's always great. You love to see it. Oh boy. Should have just jumped off there, shouldn't I? Alright, well. Oh, that was close. I don't know. We might get a mage at least. What I know. Alright, there we are. What is it? A priest. Level 29. I mean, I signed up as a healer. Let's hope they don't try to make me DPS. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what they're planning. Surely the priest is gonna DPS. Right, I have actually a quest to turn in here. Or BFD. Man, I kind of have a bad feeling about this, not gonna lie. I kind of feel like they're gonna get mad. I don't know. On me not using weapons. Just a weird, strange, foreboding feeling. You know what I mean?
Peace be with you.
Alright. Yeah. Those are the bracers that are kind of good. Because at least they're giving stam. Huh. We'll see, we'll see. Sorum Strand. Yeah, I kind of need to run down there from Aberdeen, but I have to get my healing gear first, because the 4 stam I'm getting, spirit I'm getting from that are obviously gonna make the difference.
I am honored. Be careful.
And then, yeah, am I the last one that's gonna arrive there? Well, there's still someone in Menethil, so... I mean, the boat's picking him up now, so we're probably gonna be the last one there. Damn, a level 50 just died in Tenaris. Died to the bugs. Oh, well, it's a longer flight than I remember. Jesus. The boat is quicker. Well, we have everything we need. I mean, 29 sweet nectar should be enough, hopefully. Although saying that, I mean, I don't want to spend any more. I already spent like 2 gold on water just now. Those are nice. I haven't seen those before, actually. 16 strength, 7 stamp, level 40. What kind of skill does one need to make those? 225. And you need some leather gloves. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of the sad thing about solo self-found. For a lot of those crafting stuff, you need a different professional to gather like gear from it or items. Okay. Okay, so that's our healing gear sorted. All right, let's go. Kind of organize my inventory a little bit. Well, okay, I can sell that actually. That cloak's just outright worse. Okay. Let me see. What kind of add-on do people use? Health bar add-on. I was just using Elf all the time, so that kind of gave me that. Target health, allegedly. Must be something else.
What brings you here?
Right, anyways, we're flying. And running. Be right back while we're flying, actually. Yeah. Alrighty. Jesus, that guy has the flight path in Ashenvale. We're just gonna have to run. It's okay. It's not that much further. A long walk. My warrior died, would you believe it? We have a faulty circuit in our apartment, and if you plug something in there, it, you know, everything shuts down. And that wasn't quite a sticky situation, and yeah. I guess my girlfriend plugged something in and I died. Oh. I mean, I maybe would have died anyways if it hadn't turned off my computer, but yeah, level 17, RIP. Well, they're, yeah. Like, it's not that much faster flying to Astronaut, just a bit, maybe. It's definitely the more scary route. With all the spiders and wolves and whatnot. Well, 5 quests even, I think. Maybe 6 if you consider the water globe that you collect from, I think, the Elemental. Is it? Baron Aquinas? Right, I forgot to sell. I knew something was up. Oh well, whatever. As if we're gonna get that many items in there anyways. Swear to God, I hope this guy's DPS, man. It's that silver leaf. So far down. I really need some bruiseweed and what else? Briarthorn I still have, I think. There's like 2 ways to get into Ashenvale, right? There's the main road, and then there should be a second path. And it gets you over to... well, over to the actual dungeon, hopefully. Am I wrong? Oh yeah, there it is. We're gonna be right on time with the other guy, actually. I know. Maybe actually same time. Might be a bit closer. But still, not bad. So it's like really not much difference whether you run from Ashenvale or it's over here. This guy being level 24 is kind of... Yeah, you don't really want to have a melee being level 24 in this stuff, but I'll be ready to run out if things go south. Let me just look up the final boss. Akumai is his name? 28, like that guy's gonna be hitting a orange mob, dude. I don't know. Also, if the final boss drops the two-hander, I'm gonna be so sad. Never seen that drop on my warriors, so... Okay. See the healing. I think the Ironforge quest is inside. Making sure we're healing. Yeah, I mean, whatever, I can DPS too if you want me to. You know what I mean? Okay, well, the healer paladin ditched, he thought. Well, he thought the healer left, but I guess we're... I guess we're dealing damage this run, I don't know. Just make sure we're in our correct gear then. Well, I'm not gonna equip a weapon, I mean, fuck that. Not so bad, 9 DPS. I mean, don't like that pace, buddy. Too much, man. Not so bad. We're keeping pace. It's half as much DPS as the... Well, I guess the guy is healing anyways. Whatever. I'll just focus on pushing the numbers. It's actually hilarious. Can't believe it. I did everything in my power not to have to DPS, let's put it like that, but it shall fall to me then, yeah. What can you do? We're gonna pull that guy? No. Excellent. I think we're taking the good old shortcut here. You're gonna reset there or what? Maybe? No. Guess we're the only two that are taking the shortcut. This guy's living... I shouldn't be following this guy so blindly, because... You know, he is... Well, same DPS as the warrior actually on this one. That's really something. Kind of funny. That's a good chest. Whatever. I'll leave it. Don't much care for it. I need spirit anyways. Don't need those. Mine are just as good, same stats. Okay, well, so far so good. We're topping the healer in DPS at least. Oh yeah, that's a good point actually. I mean, I checked earlier and he was still running Devotion. But apparently he swapped before I arrived or something. Thank you for pointing it out. Big dick keeps here. 13 DPS. Really pushing it, yeah. Like I said, I mean, I really honestly wanted to be a healer here, because this is a joke, but what can you do? Actually, I mean, it's not... I mean, to be very fair, like... I mean, okay, that guy is level 26, I'm 28, but... It's not, you know, super big gap. Anyways. I would have thought it would be worse. I mean, we're not using weapons, like... Oh boy. This is it. Healer still has pretty much full on mana. If I could get that guy to judge Crusader for me, that would be great. I chose Paladin because this is the class that's least impacted by not having a weapon in that sense. Like, the gameplay itself is never really exciting as a Paladin because you're basically just, you know, getting a seal up and auto-attacking and occasionally judging. But, yeah, that also means that, you know, you're not as punished by not having a weapon, and you can pretty much, you know, utilize your whole kit. Whereas if I was playing Warrior without a weapon, then I could not use most of my abilities because they require, obviously, using a weapon. Other than maybe Charge and Thunderclap. Not sure what else, but yeah. So that's why I chose Paladin, just to not fall asleep, you know, while doing it. That was the main reason behind it. I wanted to be able to press some buttons. Originally I thought I would maybe even use a shield. But that would have just been like playing a prot paladin, you know? It's not like your weapon really matters that much if you're playing prot. Everything kind of comes from blocking stuff and, yeah, just being hit. So... I'm gonna... This guy gonna pump a heal or what? It's pumping. rebuff a bit actually. Oh jeez. I don't all the time, I don't know. Yeah, I can't remove magic yet, so. Ooh, big crit, almost 90. Okay, well mana's still looking fine for the others, so I guess we'll just keep going. But I really have to judge all the time, you know, to do anything in the DPS department. Right, we got that one down. Yes.
You should not be here. Slay them.
Alright, sorry. Had to answer that. Just gonna get over there and kind of turn in the quest. Hope these guys are fine. Bruce Weed. That's great. Kind of low octane run. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know what's going on here. Right. Bruce Weed. Thank you very much. Violet pendants. I'm not sure if we're gonna finish that, honestly. Knowledge in the deep we have. These ones we're probably not getting done either. Think it's only outside? Or am I wrong with that? Oh, now it's judging Crusader when I'm not there. Just rebuff everyone except the Warrior doesn't really need wisdom. Good old freedom. Later on we can just dispel magic, but yeah. For now, freedom. Hey Uplifting, thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much for the sub and for hopefully enjoying the video. Maybe it was the Ironforge one? I don't know. I haven't asked too often. Sometimes I ask. Maybe I think I should make a habit of asking, to be honest. But yeah, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. There will be another video coming out today or on Tuesday. I will look at the capital cities in the alpha, so if you're interested in that. I know I did one about Ironforge already, but yeah, we're probably gonna take a look at the others. Maybe I'll do the last 2 Alliance ones in one video and the 3 Horde ones in the other. But yeah, that's really great. Like, I appreciate every single one of you that's subscribing, because yeah, I think so too. I mean, I don't know. Kind of torn on this issue, honestly. I would like to get to a point... Oh yeah. But you want to hear something funny? I think it's just that if you go on those analytics, this is like one of the statistics that comes up, you know, very prominently. So I think if you look at that statistic too much, then it just kind of like drives you insane. And you start asking like that, maybe. I don't know. But yeah. Obviously, I think if I were capable of doing, you know, good videos, which I'm working on that, you know, I'm getting better at it, but I haven't been doing it for too long, then you don't need to ask for subscriptions anymore. But I'm not saying that the people that ask for subscriptions make bad videos, but I'm just saying, like, you know, it's not necessary maybe to grow if at least the content you put out is good. Yeah, that Scarlet Monastery video actually did pretty well. There's a lot of other stuff that we can look at in the future, but thank you so much for checking out the video. I saw one video that was kind of touching on Scarlet Monastery on YouTube other than mine. We gotta watch out here a bit. It might chain pull. And yeah, it was just like a 4-minute rundown, and I'm not even sure if the guy you know, explored every hallway. So I thought I'd give it a little bit more time and include Anderhall, because that's yeah, that's great, by the way. I love hearing that the videos are chilling in the background, because that's, I mean, that kind of sounds silly maybe, but that's pretty much what I'm going for. Because, you know, whenever I'm doing something that's not streaming, I will usually have something on, kind of just to listen to and glance over occasionally. So that's why maybe my standards aren't the highest, you know, when it comes to watching YouTube, because if something sounds kind of relaxing and is semi-interesting, then I'll just pop that in the background while I do other stuff. Which is especially true for, you know, playing WoW. Like, if I weren't streaming, then I would have to have something open on the second monitor for this to be bearable. But man, there's some other cool stuff in the alpha. And obviously I'm gonna make a 20 to 30 recap for the hardcore leveling. We almost died in Stockades because I asked for it. There was something. Yeah, true. I mean, you know, I've been following this whole thing since 2012, I think. That was the first time when I played on a classic private server, and it's quite cool to see how far that whole, like, people exploring unused content has taken us in a way, you know, to Classic and maybe even beyond, who knows, you know, maybe there's a Classic Plus on the horizon, we'll see. That much is for sure. Until then, you know, definitely try out Turtle WoW if you like Classic. Kind of want to make a video on that also in the future. Oh wow, grats to 25, boy. Oh. Yeah, I can't believe I'm actually DPSing, man. All my dreams come true. I'm just chronically that's the only thing. I still have 3 more mana potions. I kind of want to start figuring out what kind of music I can put in my videos, by the way. I feel like now's the time. I haven't used any yet. But it's just so confusing whatever you look up. You know, some people are saying you can't use anything. Yeah, Haven Games. Oh, I remember that. Jesus. That's, yeah. That's a sad one. Takes me back. Kind of forgot about that one. Resnick also rings a bell. Well, I remember, I don't know, I was like 9 or 10 years old. And I would get on some internet forums where people were posting like screenshots of their WoW exploration during maybe Wrath or Burning Crusade. It's kind of funny. I just remembered this the other day that I was doing that ages ago, and now, yeah, with YouTube it's kind of the same direction that I'm going in currently. Oh man, the time when people used forums on the internet, am I right? That's a throwback. But yeah, I think I remember that actually. Definitely saw that. This is going still pretty well so far, by the way. Just have to keep an eye on the game while I'm talking. Right. Also, I should rebuff Wisdom, probably. One needs it. Jesus Christ, I'm failing on locking on. That was questionable. I have to check out some videos on Resnick and refresh my memory, but I definitely know it. I'm on Shadow Resistance now. Oh, it's okay, I'm fairly good at multitasking. Like I said, there's always something on the second monitor. Right, are we? Alright, we pulled. Nice. Well, Druid must have crit pretty hard there. Yeah, well, you know, those were some earlier videos, so I guess there's a noticeable, or a slight increase in quality, at least from the first series episode to the last, I hope. I certainly hope it's not getting worse, but yeah, just bear that in mind if you go check it out. But it was great fun making it, and I mean, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but yeah, it's gonna be something, that's for sure. I will try to do one as a melee class next. But yeah, that was fun. I wish that more people. Oh damn, I'm so rolling neat on those. Jesus, what? I got him. That's awesome. I just need to throw something out because my inventory is full again, as always. Yeah, man, those are some nice gloves, actually. You know, the problem with the melee class in Classic Alpha is or wow, alpha is that if you move, then you kind of reset your swing timer, so I think it's going to be pretty impossible to do that to 25. Because, yeah, like, people start fleeing and then you can't actually hit them because your swing timer gets reset. And most of the stuff in the alpha is on, like, next auto, kind of like Heroic Strike, so it's going to be interesting. Let's put it like that. But yeah, I wish more people would play that. Like, I would love to. That's kind of the reason why I started doing that series, or why I got interested in the alpha anyways. Because I just, you know, my whole motivation is to just get 5 people into dead mines on the alpha. I'm not gonna lie. Or Wailing Caverns or something. But yeah, that's messed up. You know, another fun fact, the Sinister Strike is also on next auto. So yeah, it's very awkward. Yeah, it's an actual server. They're like, you know, not to get your hopes up, it's only to level 25. And basically, yeah, it's like it's with other players. I mean, occasionally, you know, there's oh, wait a second. Oh, how do I explain this? Okay, so it's a Discord server where people have been getting together to kind of like share their knowledge on the alpha, and like through screenshot archives and whatnot, old trailers, kind of piece together a Bliss-like alpha server. Because obviously if you set up an alpha server, there's not going to be any, oh god, wait, it's not going to be many mobs in that, you know what I mean? So that's why they actually, you know, kind of like how to script the server. Yeah, but you know, it's not like there's many people playing on it. Like, this whole thing is, it's pretty laggy, and you know, it's just not a good client because it's like the alpha client, you know, like the camera movement and everything is pretty stiff and pretty weird. But yeah, there's a Discord server, and if you want access, you can either use the server infrastructure by yourself and set up your own server with like no mobs in it and, you know, just explore, or you can kind of like buy the guy that's making all this. It's mainly one guy that's programming this. You can buy him a coffee on the side. It's basically like Patreon. It's like $1. And if you buy him a coffee, then you can play on the server that he's set up with the mobs and everything, and that's being like constantly worked on to be made better, basically. And I mean, yeah, you know, there was some people that were complaining that you have to pay to play, but fair enough. I mean, it's fair enough, you know, like there's plenty of private servers where you can play for free. But there's, I think, a lot of work that's going in this, and since I'm really interested in it, and yeah, that was a good $1 that I spent on that. And I ran into someone during my stay on the server. There was some guy questing that I actually grouped up with in one of the videos. But other than that, I just saw 2 people on Alliance leveling that were friends, I think. But yeah, so I saw 4 people playing on the server during the week that I was playing it. There's basically yeah, exactly. They you know, they're putting everything in the way that it was, as verified by the screenshots and everything. And obviously the client itself is, yeah, I think so too. I mean, like I said, I think it's okay that, you know, it's gated behind like donating $1 or whatever, because like the vibe that I'm catching from it is kind of that the guy just wants to do this for himself, and maybe eventually, you know, he decided to share it with others, but it's still like, it seems like a passion project, and you know, he's not really playing on it either. I think he's just interested in like the technical side of things, and maybe kind of like historian in a way, you know, like to preserve that version. I think that's kind of like the drive behind it, and it's fair to ask people to support that in a way. But I don't even know how I found it. I think I just googled WoW Alpha one day, and since I'm not too great with setting that up myself, I mean, I do have a 1.12 server set up just for like recording sometimes, but yeah. And like I said, the max level is 25. And yeah, I mean, Alliance is pretty much functional. Like, you can level to 25 on Alliance easily. Horde, also probably, but the part that's mainly done is Silverpine and Tirisfal for Horde, because this was actually the patch where, you know, what was it? Undead and Humans were introduced. That was the Friends and Family Alpha 0.5.3. They introduced Undead and Humans, and that's why those zones have the most polish. I don't think you can, like, you can make a Night Elf and everything, but basically Aberdeen is empty. Darkshore is empty for the most part. So you're gonna want to play a human or an undead. But look, I mean, you can always, you know, grind on mobs if there's no quests, but yeah, no one except Bliss and a few other people. That's true. I mean, that's I think it's exciting. Like, that's why I made some videos about it. And it's obviously very hard in a way if you're playing hardcore. And that was also fun. Yeah, you gotta try it out, but like, you know, don't say I didn't warn you. Like, the server that the mobs are on and that has collision and pathing and everything, it might be a bit laggy. Like, I was playing on, well, the server told me it was 300 ping. It certainly felt a bit delayed and everything, but not super bad. Without, I think there are SFK. You can enter SFK. The thing is, you can't really get out, I think. There's a weird, like, there's a weird thing with these dungeons, right? So but there is SFK. There is I'm pretty sure there's Wailing Caverns. There is no there's no what you call Ragefire. There's no Ragefire. Yeah, I think SFK, Wailing Caverns, and Dead Mines might be the ones that I can confirm are in the game. I'm not sure, honestly. It's really weird because I'm pretty sure the server that just doesn't have any mobs is in Europe, I think, because my ping on that was pristine. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it doesn't feel like 300 ping. Like, it feels pretty playable. Just sometimes it spikes up to 400 and you might get PC'd. Yeah, but it's rad. Man, you should see yeah, just all these zones are pretty interesting, and you see the capital cities also. And obviously Karazhan. You probably saw it if you watched some videos on that, but oh man, like, with my 300 to 400 ping, it might as well be in Australia, honestly. But yeah, probably gonna be looking rough for you. I don't know, maybe he's hosting it like, Jesus, I don't know. Would South Africa work for you, or is that already too far? Did I kind of miss out on something here? No, I didn't. Okay. Jesus Christ, man. These guys are really, how do you say it? Patient. They're very patient. I'm just getting carried here, like, I'm not gonna lie. Well, there is some stuff that exists past that. You could probably find mobs to grind all the way to maybe... Ooh. Well, I mean, I'm not sure if there's like a gap in between, but there's like sometimes mobs that are like 38 or higher. But in general, it's capped at 25 because that's what the cap was for this version. You know, they gradually increased the cap with. No, probably not. They just gradually increased the cap, step by step, with every like beta and like that was released after that. You know, they kind of like increased the cap for the level, but it started at 25. And I think, yeah, he's doing it because he wants to be faithful to that version. The guy that I met during leveling was also kind of complaining that it should be raised, but, you know, I understand why. Kind of makes sense. You know, I really like a lot about the alpha. There are textures that are way better than the ones that were used in the actual release. Apparently, one of the last beta patches before Classic release was actually one that changed the character model, smoothed out the animations to be mirrored on both sides, which meant that, you know, it took less performance. And also they apparently changed a lot about the lighting and just the textures. Scarlet Monastery looked great, actually. We're kind of approaching the end here. I don't know how I got bread from that guy. Oh yeah, the burning animation. Dude, imagine molten core, 40 people going up in flames like that. Like, I mean, my PC wouldn't have handled that in 2005. Well, my PC is a stretch, but the PC that I was using in 2005 wouldn't have handled that for sure. Could barely do dungeons and raids as it is. Yeah, dude, same. I mean, you know, technically, I don't know. If they... Like, if they kind of, like, let you go up to level 36 on the private server or something, or you built it, rebuilt it yourself, I mean, you could do it, you know, you just need 5 people. But, it's there. Just no loot. Yeah, pretty much. But that was a crisp animation. Right, my inventory is full, but I need silk, so... We're not doing the water globe underneath? Alright, just checking if we're grabbing the elemental. That warrior is a chat, by the way. I appreciate his work. Finally finishing up on the pendants. I kind of doubt that. Gee, I don't know which. I'm not sure if the last beta let you go to 60. Maybe that was like probably like a month. Like it's a beta version, and it's I think a month or 2 out from the release. Maybe you were allowed to go up to 60, but I honestly could not. Wait a second. Ah, okay, the water globe is not for Alliance. Yeah, there's betas. I think there was also a beta that allowed you to fight on a mount or something. I mean, I don't know about that honestly, but I saw screenshots where they were riding and fighting. Like that was something that was kind of in the game. Lots of interesting stuff anyways. But I'm not sure about those versions being available or playable. Like I said, I'm a big proponent for anyways giving us Classic like 1.0 and not 1.12, the way that the game actually was. Because there's a lot of stuff that's just changed about the game before they got to 1.12. Also, fun fact about one of the beta versions is in Dead Mines, the miners used to be elite. They changed that, I think, in the last beta actually. They changed them to be non-elite. Just imagine every one of those miners being elite, how long it would take. Right, I mean, I'm kind of like, dude, this second leather shoulders that I'm not rolling on, even though I really would like to. Okay, this guy's bugged, whatever. Well, let's just greet them. Someone made a list in the forums about everything that was changed balance-wise from 1.0 to 1.12. I might go through that in a video. That would obviously be, you know, the best thing to see. I mean, I'm not sure if people would actually really enjoy kind of like... Ooh, that's a neat. Yeah, the systems are pretty cool. It's at least cool that they're different, you know what I mean? But I'm not sure how fast that would get old, in a way. I think you would need talents, you know what I mean? Like, actual talents, maybe on top of the skill points, but then it's not an alpha anymore. But you know what I mean? Like, not having any customizable talents that are class specific, kinda meh. The problem is also that a lot of the stuff is not working. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah. They're different. I mean, also it doesn't make sense, you know, you can spec for 2% crit in your talent tree, 2% crit on your spells, or you can get 1 stamina, like... Yeah, are you familiar with Turtle WoW? I mean, that's you know, I keep preaching the tale of Turtle WoW, but it's really something else. Alright. That was a big crit. Right. Let's hope nobody except the... Oh, well, okay. Well, Turtle WoW is a custom vanilla plus private server that has some class changes, making, you know, Red Paladin and Moonkin and stuff like that more viable. And it also, you know, there's just a lot of unused content that Turtle WoW makes use of. Oh yeah, Ascension WoW, I remember that. I played that a little bit, but not too much. I don't know. Yeah, it seemed cool, but I don't know why I never got into it. I was more of a classic enjoyer. But anyways, Turtle WoW, you know, it adds, for example, it adds a level 60 version of Karazhan. As a, I think, 5-man dungeon, maybe 10-man. It adds, well, it adds the South Sea Islands that were also in the alpha. And just basically a new quest hub in every zone. It's like playing a new game. Yeah, I definitely didn't have that WoW feeling. But Turtle WoW is, even though there's custom content in it, and I used to be quite skeptical of that, I think it's done very well. It feels like it could be in Classic. And the good thing about Turtle WoW is that it sort of has this like Classic-like horizontal progression where, you know, the stuff that you get isn't really invalidated by other released content. Like the power level is kind of like more horizontal and less vertical. I mean, yeah, Ascension WoW, and to make all of that work, like, that is amazing. But I think it was also on the Wrath client, is that right? Wait a minute, who won the cloak just now? Okay, someone else. Yeah, it's Turtle WoW, and since China banned WoW, or something happened, China banned Blizzard, I don't know. There's been an increase of a lot of Chinese players on that server, so it's like still, I think 40% Chinese max or 30. But there's like 15,000 people playing on it, so that's almost too much. I mean, I started playing on that, not to sound like a hipster, but I started playing on that when it was like 500 people. And that was maybe a bit too little, but you know, Classic WoW on one server without phasing doesn't need that many players, so it's almost a bit on the higher end, which is why they're releasing a Chinese server now, so kind of like free up the other one. Yeah, dude, I mean, I'm gonna make a video on that soon anyways, but it's just that the market was kind of like saturated on that front. I don't know. There were some videos about that recently, so. But the thing about it is also that you can just the thing about it is also that you can, such a hipster, you can customize your experience. You can play war mode on, for example, which means that you always have PvP on, even though this is generally a PvE server. For that you will gain 30% more experience. You can also make it so that you gain half experience from monster kills, kind of really honing in on that whole questing experience, which makes sense in a way because there's just so much new content that if you play with normal experience, you might, you know, outlevel the content and not even see half of what there is. And there's also exhaustion, which means you can't get rested experience. Obviously, if you combine that with the 50% less monster experience, then you're in for a pretty long ride. And there's also the hardcore challenge, obviously, that you can activate, which I'm currently doing on Orc Warrior. Yeah, like I said, they have a Karazhan, they have Hateforge Quarry, they have Crescent Grove. I mean, they're working, I think, on custom raid content as well as what's it called? Can't come up with it now. Yeah, well, custom raid content and other stuff. Also, there is like an unused dungeon in the files, a battleground story that they might use, as well as a raid in Ashara that's actually hinted at in the alpha. So, you know, there's a bunch of stuff they can do. They could also maybe roll out the Emerald Dream. There's like a whole quest line with that that's not finished. The one where you kill the boss in... Sorry, I'm healing. You kill the final boss of Sunken Temple, you go to the Itharius in the... Well, those are some good shoulders, 7 stam. You go to Itharius in the cave, and then he sends you to Winterspring to the Spirit Speaker, but it never continues. Yeah, dude, private servers, I mean, you know, I also made a video about solo craft. By now I heard that there is a new and better bot server out there, but for solo play. But that's also interesting, like that was mind-blowing to me. I was totally new to this whole thing with solo servers where you group with bots, but yeah, that's also a thing. So like I was also, you know, not up to date with what people are doing in private servers. Certainly a long way from the old ones that we had. Turtle WoW, I think it's fairly not buggy. Like, I mean, obviously there are things. For example, in some of the new areas, there is no pathfinding yet, which leads to most mobs just evading. That happens occasionally, like not all the time, you know, just in some areas. And other than that, it is a private server client, so it's not as smooth as maybe it would feel if you were used to, let's say, a 1.13 client, you know, the classic WoW client. Then that's obviously a lot smoother. Just the way the camera moves and yeah, just character movement in general. But I don't think that bugs per se are too crazy on it. I mean, there might be, I think it's a Manga's core, which means that, you know, there are some of the typical bugs, such as maybe the weapon damage enchant would work for a feral, for example, stuff like that. You know, there's some things are just wrong with that core, which I think they might be using. So there's like some minor bugs that might make the game, you know, skewed towards one class over the other, whereas in 1.13 might be different. But just like general bugs and bugginess, I think it's pretty smooth. Do I know if there are any private servers using these classic WoW versions? Which classic WoW versions do you mean? Do you mean the new ones? Oh my god, dude. I'm so upset. I'm speechless. I don't know what to tell you. I can't believe it, man. I have been leveling melees for 10 years. And I've done BFD on all of them. But, dude, I have never seen this sword drop before. And the one time, I'm not using... Jesus. No words. One time I'm not using a weapon, it drops. And this guy wins it with a 29. Dude. Thanks for the run. Oh my god, man. You gotta be kidding me.
What's on your mind? Be good.
Dude, no, man. I also called it before the dungeon. No, dude, this has like a... I don't know, it's ridiculous. 5% drop chance? It's really low. You don't see the sword. Should have stolen it just not to use it. Yeah, true. But anyways, I'm very grateful for them to have, you know, kind of carried me through there. 14 DPS, auto-attacking. But we did it. We have DPS the dungeon. And I guess we won't be... I mean, maybe you can collect these outside the dungeon even. I'm not sure, but maybe we can finish this when we're higher level and we can solo it. For the gold or whatever. And we also dinged. We're 29. That's pretty rad. But the... yeah. The free trip to 60 kind of ends here. Funny that I'm doing a no weapon challenge. I mean, to get back to your question about the new classic version, I don't think any private servers are using that because maybe it's hard to kind of, you know, access that. And yeah, I also saw that actually after I started. Some guy leveled, I think, a naked troll warrior. He did it all the way to 70 when Burning Crusade... Why did I go to the warrior training? I'm confused. He did it all the way to 70 when Burning Crusade rolled around also. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I just felt like this needs something to at least somehow justify someone to watch it. You know what I mean? I don't think Classic, even Hardcore, is super exciting to me personally. So I wouldn't have
Peace be with you.
expected anyone to kind of care about it
For the Alliance.
if I wasn't doing something
Be careful.
with it. I also was thinking about doing a hunter with no pet, or a melee hunter with a pet, or what else was I considering? Yeah, that's pretty much it. those were my considerations. Oh yeah, and also mage that only uses instant spells, but I don't know. Maybe go for some melee maging with instants. But I think next time I will just play... Because I'm kind of gimping myself, and it feels bad, you know? People that would tune in to watch this, maybe they'll think, you know, I'm bad or lame or whatever, but it's just the thing that... Melee, you know, on the other hand, melee warlock would make more sense, because you get like the firestone or whatever that you can put on your sword, and it gives you extra deeps if you're hitting, because it can proc. So melee warlock, with instance only, maybe something like that. You know, the thing is, they were actually planning on making warlocks more of a... I think they were supposed to have leather armor and be more of a utility slash melee class. Not really like a dark mage kind of with dots, but that's what they ended up as, which is fine. I like warlocks, but yeah. But anyways, next time I think I'm gonna be going for just a normal run. I don't want to gimp myself. I don't want to see what I can do. I used to play a lot of Hunter, and obviously I want to solo some stuff. I don't want to have to rely on out-leveling everything or being, you know, in a group, as I have to do with this one. Because I think that also makes for interesting content in a way, if you can just solo stuff. And Kite, it looks cool, it's fun. It's maybe more exciting than this, but obviously this is quite a little bit more novel of an idea, if you will. Anyways, I'm just trying to figure out... We have a quest to turn in Ironforge. We have to go to Astronar. We have a bunch of quests, and... Yeah, that's true. I mean, that obviously plays a big role. With this one, I don't know, man. There were so many guides about people being like, oh yeah, you need to do this in hardcore, you need to play like that, and you need to get this first, and, you know, I just felt like, let's slow down for a second and kind of enjoy the game, if that makes sense. And with not using a weapon, I am surely slowing down and kinda enjoying the game. Because it's something else, you know, for once. Let's see. How much space do I have? What time is it? Okay, I think I have enough time to do... Jesus. Well, you know what?
Well met.
I'm sorry. I know we're just getting going, and we have 7 people watching right now, which I really, really appreciate. But I'm gonna have to go and eat something. I will be quick. I'll just make a sandwich. It's just gonna be... Let's say I'm back at 4, alright? So if you're still there, then I would love that. And if not, then thank you all for stopping by. And, you know, you'll see me over the course of the week if you're leaving now. And definitely on the next video tomorrow or whatever. Yeah, we'll get back to the point about min-maxing in a second. But, I have if you've watched this before the stream, then you know that all we do is rant about min-maxing, usually. So I have strong opinions on that. So I'll be back in like 15 and I'll see you then. Alright. We're back. Let's see, we still got water. Back to hitting stuff. Any significant deaths? 46 died in Feralus. To the Naga. That's rough. We're gonna start doing the raptors. And then go over to maybe the undead even. Well, there's a second quest for those ships that I haven't got yet, so. Nice, we got some int. We have to watch out here, because these guys scream for help. Seems to travel quite far. That hunter is also playing it safe. He's level 31 doing these guys. I don't think I need to heal here actually. You guys are gray already, Jesus. What? Where'd that guy come from? Weird, but okay. Just use a heal potion. Oh, we're getting help, that's nice. Or not. Yeah, that's kind of... Weird stuff is happening here with this hunter. I don't know how I'm getting... How do I aggro a fucking gray raptor from over there? I don't get it. I must have used... feign death or something. Anyways, we're fine. Didn't even need a bubble or anything. Thank God. Some more screechers over there. And some blue sweet. We're gonna wanna get that. That should be far enough away. No extra raptor this time. Okay, so Bruce Wheat is actually really good. Because my alchemy is kind of trailing behind here. And there's Briarthorn there. Yeah, I'll take that. Just a couple more punches and then we can probably kill him with the judgment, hopefully. Oh, we even crit. Nice. And the Brewsweed has already respawned? I just didn't loot it, apparently. Interesting. My bad. That's strange. Yeah, the debuff is just the buff that you actually get at the end of Gifty. If you interact with the altar, it gives you 5 int, 5 spirit, and 15 frost damage done, but it's actually a debuff, weirdly. Gotta watch out for respawns here. I don't know how fast they're gonna trigger. I might as well use some buff food actually while I'm at it. Maybe drink up. Yeah, they're already respawning. Buff food probably won't make it in time. Need 4 more seconds. Oh no. There it is actually. Yeah. We're done. Wow, amazing. So I guess now we go hitting the bigger raptors inside. Hmm. Might be kind of dangerous even in there. I think at the end you have to kill a named raptor. Not sure if you can actually pull him alone. So that's the second guy doing these quests that's like level 30 plus. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I want to skip this raptor if I can. That's the guy we did BFD with actually, the paladin. This one's great. I won't even bother.
Talk to
Oh.
me.
We're not gonna want to try not to fall down here. I mean, I do have bubble, but still. That would suck. That's scary. Okay, so we need the next higher tier of raptors down there, and the fragments. Those are always kind of annoying to find. I don't know why, but I'm always struggling with those. Get a decent shoulder piece for it. For healing gear. But I'm not sure what the next dungeons we're going to be healing, honestly. I might want to skip Nomer. I thought there was a fragment over here, but maybe... I don't know, maybe they spawn randomly around the site. Like I said, quest always gives me trouble. So, I want to watch out for the ones resetting. This priest just ran through. There's one of the relics. I guess they do have a respawn timer. This pet is helping us out. It's nice. Another relic. Our first one, for that matter. I have to be kind of careful out here. Yep, yellow mobs, man. Just takes a while. Okay, we can go. I mean, obviously, I could always grind green mobs somewhere for EXP, but I kind of want to avoid doing that if I can help it. Oh, there's another one. Now we're just missing one. And a bunch of raptors. I can't remember when we got our last Seal of Righteousness, but I hope we get a new one soon. Because this is pretty rough. I'm not sure if we're gonna be finishing this quest and get the last guy up there. Pretty sure it's like level 30. Maybe 29. Hmm. Oh, nasty crit on us there. 77. Might have to use a potion. We'll see though. Kind of close. And he respawns right away. Jesus. That's not good. Let's just pot right away so it goes on cooldown. And hope that we can kill this guy and not have him respawn right away. That would be great. Otherwise, yeah, it could be interesting. Might even have to use a lay here. First lay of the... Whatever, I'll just use it. First lay I've used so far. Let's hope it wasn't a mistake, because if I get any more now, we're in trouble. Right, definitely drinking right away. Yeah, it can really creep up on you with those faster respawns. It's pretty tricky sometimes. I do want this ancient relic here. I think he also wants this relic. Quite possibly. Nice, we got it. Yeah, I'm staying away from that corner. That's kind of scary over there. Where's your weapon, bro? I didn't even see that. Yeah, this guy's not pathing into the druid. Nice. Damn, we're almost pushing 40 DPS. Okay, never mind. We got unlucky in the end there with the miss. We would have almost topped 40. Amazing. Yeah, there's a lot of people around actually. I'm just gonna look up what level the final raptor is. We're gonna have to kill out of curiosity. Might as well drink while I'm at it. 29. Doable. That's doable. We're also 29, so surely we can take him. But first we need to get more scythe claws and razor maws. Don't really want to go too far in there. It gets scary to get out. $56 only on hands. I mean, I have only used it this once, but improved lay on hands is kind of a nice talent, I guess, for this. Get like what, 40-minute cooldown lay? That's pretty good. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. I just wanted to skin, I guess. And I can't even buff him. He already has one. Outrageous. How is his better? I guess he healed into it. We might even make it to 30 today, but we'll see. Getting kind of late. I mean, not late, but might have to go soon. People are vultures. Just after my leather. Alright, I need some more of the green ones, and there's only blue ones around. That's kind of... Ooh, I'm sure he's fine. He's a priest. And there's some green ones back there, but like I said, we're gonna get respawned soon. Especially back there, like that's looking suspiciously empty over there. So we better not have to run. There's 3 green ones. Just the amount I need. Oh yeah, let's just risk it, whatever. We're gonna be fine. Oh, that's a nice mace. I mean, it's a bit fast, but still pretty rad. Something we're never gonna use. But I do remember getting them on some Twink Warriors or whatever. Alt, that is, you know, Alt Warriors. Is Twinking a thing? I think so. Alright. 2 more. I mean, yeah, theoretically no Morrigan is the next dungeon we're doing, but Oh wow, nice respawn. Right on top of us. Just go back towards the exit, I think. We just need one more anyways. Okay, we're done. 2 more turn-ins. Don't have any more mana potions, do I? That's unfortunate. Those new gloves we found are pretty nice, not gonna lie. Actually want to roll for once. We're gonna use those for a while, I would imagine.
What's on your mind? Be good.
Alright, now he wants us to kill the big guy.
What's
Get a
your
cooking
name?
recipe for it.
What's on your mind?
Hmm. Well, we'll try. We'll try. See if we can pull him on his own, or if he has ads. If he has ads, we might want to watch out a bit. I wish we had found a swiftness pot recipe. Or I wish I would have rolled engineering. Where's the bruise weed? Well, I don't think I'm gonna be getting it if it's over there. Yeah, someone picked it anyways. Nope, no, it's still here. Alright. I wanna go this way. Maybe this guy's also doing the named raptor. Who knows? It'd be good to get some help. Oh damn. Respawn. I think he's also doing it. Maybe not. Well, we'll try. What's the worst that could happen? Am I right? We'll just get our food buff up and maybe a strong troll's blood potion for what it's worth. Then we're gonna wait on this guy. Apparently my hardcore add-on is not working because the 60 just died. But it's not showing. Man, it's all cheat and get on like this. Anyways, need this guy to despawn so he can start respawning hopefully. If we get unlucky and both these guys respawn at the same time, that would be fantastic. He despawned at least. Silver vein. Oh boy. We could also do war banners, but not sure how excited I am about fighting those orcs. They're pretty bunched together, and I can't really range pull because I don't have anything other than this flash bundle. Come on, man, that's the longest respawn I've ever seen. I mean, this guy is gonna respawn again before this guy spawns, won't he? I guess. Okay, bring it together. Oh, there he is. Well, still more DPS than than the dual wielding Fury Warrior is doing to yellow mobs, so I think we're fine. It's one for the ages. Man, I miss weapons. Okay, well, we're done with the raptors now, so that's something. I mean, the cursed crew, the undead are higher level, but at least they're undead, so I'll be able to use some exorcism on them and kind of range pull, and maybe hopefully do some more DPS than I normally would. So I'm thinking I might go and do that.
How are you?
What sells for more, bow or wand? I don't know.
Be
Probably
good.
wand. Took the bow though. Although the boat can be pretty evil too. I really should just go to Ashenville, shouldn't I? There's so much stuff I haven't done there. Well, let's just try one orc, see how it goes. Famous last words. I wish I could always have thorns up. It's so nice. We didn't win those mail shoulders, did we? No, don't think we did. Unlucky, they had 7 stam on them. That was pretty good. Ooh, someone hit level 60. Anger Fang encampment, there we are. Okay, they're level 27, 26. But I think they do have a net ability, and yeah, they're pretty close together. Right, this rogue is going for it. I'll help him. Yeah, I mean, these are pretty rough. Have to be pretty careful here. At least they're dual wielding, so red aura. Plus I still have thorns for 50 seconds, so that's gonna be nice. Do they run away? Yes, they do. Too lazy to buff Blessing of Freedom right now, to be honest. Oh, nasty crit. I don't know if I'm doing this, guys. They're beefy. Okay, first war banner. I think we're doing this. We don't want to go too deep, but on the other hand, like, this guy's already farming the... Oh. Never mind. There's one for us. They're also respawning kind of fast. More out here even. That's pretty safe. And by the time we get done with these three, the others are gonna have respawned for sure. So that's always great. That's a good thing about taking ages. To kill a mob. 2 already. They're honestly not too bad, one by one. Maybe we'll get some up here. Or this guy. Even better. I would have loved to finish the brainstem quest and BFD. Just for the money mainly, but didn't happen, sadly. 5 more. Nearly there. We're getting a little bit unlucky with the last couple kills, I think. Hmm. No, I need the... Why is he inviting me? So random. Maybe they're doing the elite? Wait, where do you turn them in anyways? Oh yeah, you do turn them in there. And after you go to the catapults or something. But we're not on that part yet. And then you kill the elite. But he's pretty high level, I think, so... Yeah, there was like a steel bloom up there, I remember. Go grab that. I can use it for elixir of defense. 150 armor. Amazing. It's another respawn behind us. I think I look kind of scary. Hopefully the steel bloom is still up over there. Would be nice. Hopefully what I'm doing right now isn't suicide. Going over there. There might be a camp. If it has more than one spawn, then I can't grab it anyways. That guy's a mountain climber, huh? There we go. They're already respawning behind us. Yeah, there's 2 in that camp. 27, 28. Not sure if we'll be able to do that. Oh, we might be okay. We can get them one by one. Don't tell me he's also coming for the steel blue. No way. Ah, oh, very unfortunate. All that for nothing. What are the odds? Guy finishes his quest and decides he wants to jump down here. Finds a random steel bloom. Almost looks like there's a path here. Always kind of weird. Two more. Might as well eat some clams while we're waiting on our mana. Get some more spirit up in that party. There we go. Alright, that's us done here. And with that, I think I'm going to turn in the quest and I'll call it a day for today. So thank you so much for watching and hopefully see you again very, very soon, as we're going to hit level 30 shortly.